Todd Talks.
Good morning, everybody. Wonderful new year. Wonderful new year. Oh my gosh. It's always so exciting when a new year starts. I guess psychologically, principally, all that good stuff. We get to start over. We had a lot of get togethers and we talked a lot about New Year's resolutions. Everyone loves New Year's resolutions, right? And, they thought I was grumpy with my answer, but I said, I don't have New Year's resolutions. I don't do those because when I want to make change, I make change happen as it needs to happen. But I understand. I get it. There's nothing like finishing a book and closing the book and, starting over and, beginning a new chapter, beginning a new book. Relationship ends, you start a new relationship. A job ends, you start a new job. But I did talk about a couple different topics because I do a lot of talks and podcasting and different things. And we got talking about, investments and banking and stuff, because it's end of year, it's tax time and all that good stuff. That's always exciting. It used to be a negative thing, right? But it's really not. It's really not a negative thing. It's actually a positive thing if you allow it to be, because whether it's your personal health or your finances, you want to make sure that, it's in check. You want to check up on that once in a while and make sure that you're in good standings, And we got talking about the metaphor of investing your money, why you invest your money, to hopefully let it grow to allow you some financial freedom and, the ability to sort of enjoy your life financially, depending on where you are, and as I've said many, many times, there's so many wonderful, happy people that don't have a lot of money. And there's a lot of people that have a lot of money that are miserable. So, there's all of us in between. But we were talking about investing in your health account. And I'm not talking about life insurance and health insurance and all that, which is really, really important. We got to take care of ourselves. But I wanted to talk a little bit about that principle of investing in your health account, meaning just like you're investing money, you're putting finances into your bank accounts and your investment accounts, investing in your health. What are you doing to invest in your health? Because think about this. Everything you drink, everything you eat, everything you think, everything you breathe, every breath you take, everything you do consciously affects your health. And personally, I know I've spent a great number of years on a beautiful spiritual quest of wellness and happiness and teaching and sharing that with others. And a realistic part of life, of course, is that it can get challenging. That's the problem. That's the whole principle behind the health account. This whole health account concept is life can get challenging. That is one of the truths of life, right? That just happens to all of us. Doesn't matter where you are in life. It just sometimes gets downright challenging. Sometimes there have been times, as there are with many people, where maybe loved ones may have passed away, or which has happened, when my mother passed away. It was a rough time. Maybe work becomes overloaded, or you got laid off or fired or something, or maybe some injuries. I've been through that too. I had a terrible neck injury that required surgery. I had a shoulder injury that required some attention, and sometimes that gets challenging. But no matter what happens in your life, it always requires a balance of body, mind, and spirit. I talk all the time about those three: the body, mind, and spirit. And as you know, part of that for me, as I talk a lot about it with fitness, is being careful what you think, how you act, and absolutely what you eat and drink. Eating and drinking the right stuff is super, super important. I've only said it 1,000 times. But it really, I understand it can be challenging sometimes, though, having good quality ingredients available. For example, if you're stressed out and you want to have a good night's sleep, it's hard. You're sitting up, you can't sleep. And you can rely on things like meditation and other relaxation techniques I teach that absolutely affect being calm, and certainly calming teas, drinking calming teas, like, I talk about lavender oil and different things. But I definitely need to talk about this as the new year starts. Talk some more about one of my favorite health regimens, which includes some of my favorite people on the West Coast, Magic Mind. And they're actually a really important part of my diet plan too, because they make these cool little health shots, Magic Mind health shots, and they put all that good yummy stuff in one tiny little bottle. It's like a little green bottle, and what's cool is they just told me they offer 45% off of their new Focus and Sleep Shot bundle, which is just in time for January, New Year. Talk about getting better sleep. This stuff is great for, what they call a mental wealth challenge, but I'll call it that as well. It's a great mental wealth challenge in January. It's a new year. We all want to get healthy, maybe wealthy if that's part of your plan, but we definitely want to get healthy. And, what you drink and what you eat and all that kind of stuff absolutely makes a big difference in your health and wellness. So not just myself, but I want all of you to improve your health and wellness and improve your sleep. And, your awake clarity can definitely be attributed by trying these cool little bottles. I mean, I know it works for me. I'll give you the discount code later, but it is in the description as well if you want to try these guys out. I mean, as you know, I talk a lot about it. I'm very careful about what I subscribe to or what I put inside my body or whatever. But Magic Mind, they put so much cool stuff on it. And as a matter of fact, I think I'll just give you the code now. It's magicmind.com/Todd Jan, TODD Jan for January, Todd Jan. So magicmind.com, Todd Jan. That'll give you the same 45% code that I have. Okay, and they're cool with that. And go to their website, go to magicmind.com and check them out because they have awesome ingredients. You have to see the story yourself. It's really impressive, and you have to make that decision for yourself. But I highly recommend using it. I use it all the time. And remember, back to mental wealth is about investing in habits today that build your resilience for future challenges, right? You want to make sure you're prepared. And just like we talked about earlier about investing in your health, quote unquote, bank account, it's like creating a mental savings account, right? So if you have a good strong mental savings account, you can always take out withdrawals when life gets challenging, right? And the 5 main pillars for a mental savings account are very much sleep, diet, exercise, stress management, and of course, exogenous compounds, actually. And that's what I love about Magic Mind again. They're awesome little shops. They're awesome little shots. Absolutely help improve sleep and mood and general mental awareness through the day because it gets tricky. It really does. There are times when I work on projects, dozens of projects in a day, and I need the mental awareness without the coffee. And I'm not saying to give up coffee, because I still drink coffee, not heavily, but these shots give you that smooth feeling through the day, and it's not like you're getting, off the top, out of your mind kind of stuff. It's very, very clean ingredients. It's very smooth, very easy to drink, tastes delicious. But you know how I talk a lot about fitness and wellness, and I just want to give them a shout out because they really are amazing. And you know how I make my own healthy foods and put all the ingredients together in these healthy foods that I create. Well, they do that all for you. And that's why I love it. I was like, I got to try this out. And I tried it. They put all the little quality ingredients in these little bottles, and they really do work. So give them a try. magicmind.com/Todd Jan, TODDJAN. And, try their new sleep bundle. Wonderful and safe stuff. Give them a whirl. But anyway, because how I've mentioned over the years, and I've mentioned this many times, and you've read this in a few of my books, how I used to rely on supplements, especially powdered proteins and different things. I had a brother-in-law who got kind of sick on certain supplements. So a lot of stuff out there is safe. It's not safe. But this stuff here, Magic Mind, is definitely safe. Otherwise, I wouldn't be taking it. And even in the past, although I've never abused supplements like powders and powdered proteins, you go to the vitamin shops and things and you have all kinds of stuff. I was always careful because there's a lot of stuff out there that can be questionable. It really is. So you want to be careful. And again, these guys out in California, they're wonderful because they take a lot of time making sure there's good quality ingredients. But I've also said this too many times, that supplementation is like an insurance account. It gives you those little things your body and your mind need that you don't get anymore with the lack of good quality food, right? Because you and I, we don't eat the right fresh organic salads and greens, and we're very careful. Some people do. And even if you do, the problem is that a lot of foods have a lot of stuff in them that probably isn't very good for you. You know, a lot of chemicals and different things. So it's like an insurance policy, wellness insurance policy. So I guess in a nutshell, I'm pretty picky when it comes to my health, as we all should be picky about our health, because we have one beautiful body and one beautiful life. We got to take care of it. The team at Magic Mind actually reached out to me a while ago and told me about their product. And I'm also kind of finicky about looking at different products and things, because there's so much stuff out there. But anyway, they knew I was involved in health and wellness and teaching Tai Chi and martial arts and stuff. And they offered to have me try some of their wellness shots. And I agreed. I said, yeah, I'll check it out. And I was impressed. I really was, with the amount of work that went into these quality ingredients. They have things like organically grown mushrooms and vitamins and safe amounts of green tea. And, again, made it so that I didn't have that horrible caffeine crash, like sometimes coffee can do. So I'm careful about what I ingest, and so are you. When I make my homemade face creams, my grandfather's special recipe face cream, 5 key ingredients. Well, these guys do the same thing. They focus on not 5 ingredients, several ingredients, but good, safe, clean ingredients. Did a lot of testing. Anyway, I was really impressed. After a few days, it just took me a few days, those little shots gave me more clarity and focus. They really did. They're gentle on my stomach, and to be honest, I just felt healthier drinking them. And like I said before, on those occasions when workloads become a little higher and I need a little nourishing help at nighttime, I don't want to drink alcohol or anything like that. That's just not for me. It is for some, not for me. They have these nighttime shots, which are like delicious little health drinks of tea almost. Remarkably help you have a very relaxing, calm sleep. Again, not over the top, just a gentle amount. You dream well, you sleep well, and you wake up refreshed. So anyway, the team Magic Mind and I've been communicating for some time now. And, they agreed to help sponsor some of my podcasts, which I very much appreciate, because I love doing this stuff. I love helping people like you, helping people with their health and wellness. As much as I like to sponsor them and tell everybody about their wonderful products, because sort of like a symbiotic relationship, right? We all have that. We all have things that we love and we swear by. And that's kind of what the relationship's like with these guys. But again, from my own personal experience, they're safe, reliable, and certainly have helped with more productive work days and better sleep. So what's cool about Magic Mind products is that everything in it is perfectly designed, quality, delicious, and contributes to your overall health. Yeah, I can't even speak this morning. I need more clarity. I do have more clarity. That's why I'm doing this podcast so early. But anyway, it contributes to overall wellness, and in particular, those 5 main pillars that we talked about for your mental savings account. So don't forget that mental savings account. And again, they give you that discount. I encourage you strongly to give it a whirl. Go to their website and check it out. Check out their products, okay? magicmind.com and /capital TODDJAN, and give them a try, 45% off. And beyond that, I'd say, think about your health savings account, or investing in your health account, your mental and your physical health account. It's really, really important. Let's just start right now. Let's start this year. In addition to supplementation, like with Magic Mind products, investing in good quality water, good quality food, good quality exercise. Don't overdo it. Don't go doing crazy things to your body because you don't want to hurt yourself either. You want a good balance. That's why I talk a lot about Zen and Zen balances. It's all about balance. You don't want too much, you don't want too little, but you want to invest. You want to invest regularly. When you're stressed out and you're thinking horrible thoughts about things in the world, which is very easy to do because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, you want to be careful following that stuff. Be like a cheetah. My favorite animal is a cheetah, just sitting in the prairie, almost with a little grin on its face. Beautiful sunny day, and it just sits in the grass, waiting, looking, observing. Just be an observer, and choose very carefully what you get involved with, because life can get stressful. Life can get very stressful, but you can allow it to not get too stressful. So think of every thought you have, everything you drink, everything you eat like an investment in your health account. And those 5 main pillars I'm talking about, sleep, investing in quality exercise helps you get a better sleep. Diet, investing in the right supplementation, like these green little shots and good healthy food and drink, is going to affect your health account. Exercise, healthy exercise, even just going for walks. I do Tai Chi every day. Tai Chi and yoga and other martial arts fitness, safe, relaxing exercises, and sometimes slightly vigorous, right? You want to raise your heart rate a little bit, but not too much. Stress management, you want to keep the stress down. And I mentioned before the exogenous compounds. Those are things that come in foods, various foods, right? But it's very hard to get those foods. That's why I drink those shots, because I don't exactly have all those wonderful mushrooms and things in my grocery store. But look for yourself. Go to like Whole Foods or other markets, other places that sell really good quality foods, and put that all together. And just think. I want you to think over the next couple of days of investing. What are you investing in? Is it a wasteful investment, or is it a worthy investment? Are you fixed to make a lot of money? Think of money as your health. Just think of it as an investment. It's a brilliant metaphor, and see how it affects your health and your life this year and beyond. And by the way, try to share this information with other people. The reason I share it with you is in hopes that it changes you and helps you have the best life you have, but then you share it with others so that we're all improving our lives together. So let's give sort of a virtual toast to investing in your health account. And I definitely wish you all a fabulous, fabulous year this year. Make it the best year ever. And again, I'm striving to help you become the better version of yourself, because that's what my quest is about. It's what it's always been about. I mean, the best teachers are actually the best students. So that's what I'm doing. So God bless and good luck. I'm Todd, a lifetime artist and passionate creative professional with over 30 years of incredible experience. A wellness, martial arts, Zen and spiritual teacher, imaginative entrepreneur, and honored husband, father, and grandfather. I'm driven to helping others achieve their personal, professional, and spiritual best. You can find me online at todd'szen.com or mitchellcreativegroup.com. Thank you.